Welcome to anitAFRIKA, Dub Theatre, our radical art center that's founded on 7 principles of dub poetry and dub theater. Those 7 principles are not the 7 principles, they are simply 7 elements that I am finding, that my elders have found, that really root or practice in social change. They are language, orality, political, context or protext, rhythm, urgency, sacredness, and integrity. And the idea is that whomever you are, you can use those 7 principles and then some as guiding ideas around the choices that you make as a storyteller, particularly when you're invested in revolution and social change. And that's what we're about here. The idea for the theater came out of a professional mentorship with ahdri Zhina Mandiela, who is a veteran and magical and visionary dub poet and dub theater practitioner and director. And I've been learning about this art form from Ahdri, and also my mom, who I grew up watching as a dub poet in Jamaica, who wrote her thesis some 25 years ago on looking at the transformation, transition, the evolution of dub poetry into a theatrical form, dub theater. What we do here is we make storytelling, theater, performance, poetry, music. We make that accessible to people who don't necessarily access it here, primarily based on finance or based on systemic discrimination or based on classism, etc., etc. So we are open to street-involved people, street youth. We are open to working class people. We are open to people of color, First Nations people. We are open to differently abled people, people labeled as intellectually challenged. We're open to youth and emerging artists, primarily through our residency program, which houses 5 to 7 artists, and we take a piece of work of theirs from scratch and try to see it through a year. Some of the things we host here are grant writing workshops, women in self-recovery workshops, dub poetry, dub theater intensives. We also make the space available to community groups like Toronto Women's Bookstore. So this is a space that celebrates storytelling through festivals, through conferences, through gatherings, etc., etc. Come out.
Going around and around.